So, all right. Well, we're going to just jump right into this. Lauren, it's okay that you ran over. I see that. We're good to go. Okay. So, it's going to be super easy. Were you in the last meeting as well, Elsie?
Yeah.
Okay. So you've already done your Girl Scout Promise in Law for the day?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, I heard a little bit what my sister was doing, so.
Okay. Gotcha. Well, we're just going to skip over that, unfortunately, today. So we are going to be covering all the steps today. And this was a lot more interactive with more people, but it's just you today. We did have some polls that we were going to do. So basically what we're going to do is we're kind of playing like Monopoly in a way, or maybe the game of life. Maybe that's more appropriate. So we're all going to start off with $2,000, and that's going to be our budget for the month. So do you have paper and pencil?
I do.
Okay, cool. So I'm going to be doing this with you. So we have $2,000, and we're going to be choosing like where we're going to live for the month, our like our basic needs, and like fun stuff and stuff like that.
Okay.
So our first step is we get to choose where you want to live. And since it's just you, we're not going to do a poll. So you just decide where you want to live. So out of these 3 apartments, where would you want to live geographically?
Apartment in the mountains for me.
Okay, so the mountains for you. So I'm going to choose waterfront. So for that, this is what we would do. Is if you chose the mountains, these are your prices that you would be paying per month. And basically what I'm doing is I'm just saying, like, if you were a college student, this is what it would be. Because you will be a college student or some type of student after this as well.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So would you want like a 1-bedroom, 1 bath, 2-bedroom, 2 bath? Oh, that's a typo. So you can just choose, it should be 2-bedroom, 1 bath, and then 2-bedroom, 2 bath. So which one would you choose for your mountains, like price wise?
I would just pick the 1-bedroom, 1 bath. I don't need a lot of space.
Okay. So I would choose the 2 bedrooms, 1 bath right now. So you see that price, so yours would be $420.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So then we can subtract 2,000, or we would have $2,000 minus, and then you would do $420, and I'll do $1,075. So how much do you have left?
$1,580.
Awesome. Cool. It's a good amount. Okay. So of course with this like you would look into, or have you ever like moved anywhere else besides where you are right now?
Yeah, but we've been here for about 10 years now, so I don't remember anything else about. I wasn't involved in the moving
In the movie.
process.
Okay. So like when you move to apartments, of course you would like just like see what the amenities were, because a lot of the times they'll make you pay for a washer and dryer, or they'll have like a washer and dryer facilities, stuff like that. Can you think of any other like amenities that they might offer?
Well, you need to make sure your apartment has a decent kitchen. I know that is a problem in dorm rooms. The rooms don't have a kitchen. That would be something to check out. Dishwasher. And then you would just probably want to check out the heating and air too.
Yeah, definitely. Also, some places might have the perks of having like a gym or a pool.
That's true.
Yeah. So when I was
Forgot
in
about the
college,
pool.
yeah, when I was in college, I started off with like it was 2 bedrooms, like, and then there was a common area, and then
Yeah, yeah. Our college in town has built a new dorm space, and they have those suite style rooms in them.
yeah. And then my second dorm room, I was in a big bedroom, and then we had like a living room, and then we had a full blown kitchen. So that was nice.
Nice.
Yeah. So with that, I was able to knock down my what is it called? My meal plan,
Hmm.
and I saved a lot of money that way because that can be super expensive.
Yeah, that's definitely what I'm looking to do is find somewhere with a working kitchen, so that way I don't need that large meal plan.
Yes, definitely. Good thinking. Or you can just have your parents make a whole bunch of freezer meals, and if you get like a mini fridge or something with the freezer, and then you just defrost everything in the microwave.
I mean, that works too.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, so let's go on to step 2. So what we're going to do here is you're just going to guess the price of each of these. So if you just want to write them down first, and then I'll show you the answers. Okay, so we actually have one of our staff members, Lakia, is playing along with us. She's saying that 12 eggs is $5. Are you getting some like super organic eggs, Lakia?
All right. Good morning, afternoon, and no, the Easter time. I'm a
Oh,
little shocked at how much the eggs were. So everything is going up. So I'm just thinking about where I am, and I'm in South Carolina. So yeah, in a small town, it's kind of.
I would not think that eggs prices would go up at Easter, but I guess it's possible.
Yeah, I don't think the shift of bringing it back down has started yet. I mean, I haven't been to the store since then, so I don't know. But I'm just gonna say $5.
That's actually exactly what I said too. I mean, to be honest, I haven't been out of the house since quarantine started, but I mean, unless you get organic eggs like we do, then I'm guessing it's probably about $5,
Yeah.
$6 maybe.
Like, are you getting organic grass-fed eggs?
Yeah, we get the high quality eggs.
One day the lady at the store was like, how did you really know that they're organic and grass fed? And I'm like, look, Susan, don't start. I'm gonna buy my eggs so I can make my recipes and feel healthy about my choices, and we'll go from there. So
Yeah.
like she tries to, not vegan, but like organic shame me in the line. I'm like, you buy my eggs in peace.
Organic shame me. That's funny. Okay, did you write down all of your stuff, Elsie?
I was just debating the current price of toilet paper, and I think that has skyrocketed to probably about $500 a roll.
Yeah. I have a project that's coming up within the next week that I'm doing, like for the Facebook Live that we do, and the supply list says to have toilet paper rolls, and I'm like, well, hopefully everyone's allowed, like, is able to collect toilet paper rolls, but I know that everyone should have them. It's just they might not be empty yet.
Yeah, definitely. You go to the closet and like it's all full of toilet paper.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm going to reveal the answers of what this says. So, and this is kind of just basic. So were you close?
No, because we buy the expensive organic stuff. And so like all of my prices are way over.
Yeah. Well, when you're in college on your own, you're going to learn that you're not going to always be able to have all the fancy organic stuff,
Oh
unfortunately.
yeah, no, definitely not.
Like I would say that I'm actually finally at the point in my life where I'm allowed to buy like the fancy organic things. I'm 28 years old. So like I'm finally able to buy like coffee creamer almond milk. That's $5.
Nice.
Yeah. Like, and I use stevia packets, like those are the things that I'm able to do now. And I'm 28.
It's just the little things in life,
Yeah.
But I also think it depends on where you live too.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, like gas prices.
You're right. Yeah. Like right now, I live in Charleston and gas prices are $1.69. Sorry, $2.69.
That's good.
$2.69.
Oh, okay.
No, $1.69. $1. Yeah. Like I said, I haven't bought gas in a while either, but $1.69 is where we're at. What about you, Lakia, in Columbia?
In certain areas, it's like 149, 169. So we're doing pretty good. And I wanted to say, at least also, I try to do a lot of farmers markets when I can. That kind of helps the price. But some things you just can't get. Like I try to use honey, and right now a quart of honey I think is like $10.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah, so it's it just depends, like Danielle said, just where you're at. Try to shop in season for different vegetables, but then you kind of get tired of eating the same vegetable over and over and over again.
Yeah.
And that's when those big freezer bags of fruit come in handy.
Yeah.
I did go to Aldi though the other day, and their honey was pretty cheap, so you might want to check them out.
Yeah. I definitely, so our Aldi, they're pretty much stocked up on everything except for meat, or actually specifically chicken. They're completely
Yeah,
out of
I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah, but when it comes to fruit, I try to buy as local as possible as well. But I'm also a very big time Florida girl, so when it comes to strawberries, I try to buy my strawberries from Florida.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Well, we have a strawberry farm near where we are, and they charge like $10 a bucket, and you can go out and pick your own strawberries.
That's
So
awesome.
we do that sometimes, and then make jams and stuff out of those.
So cool. See? And then if you stay close to home for college, like you're gonna be set.
There's the
Right
catch.
Well, what are your plans looking like?
Don't really have a solid plan. I was looking at aeronautical engineering as a degree, but there are only certain schools that have that. So I was actually going to my second passion, which is history, and I was looking at going to College of William and Mary, and then working at Colonial Williamsburg, which is right next door. And then that way I could have a job, and we've been around there before, so I know what the campus is like. And so there's a couple different options. I think I'm leaning towards William and Mary though, and then seeing if I can somehow work out an engineering degree online. We'll see though.
Yeah.
Don't really know yet.
I have lived in that area, and it's a great school. I didn't go there. I actually went to Liberty University online. Which,
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's kind of, well, it's a few hours away from there as well. But I did live in Norfolk, Virginia. So I went to Williamsburg a lot. And I liked it. However, my husband, he went to the University of Central Florida, and they have a aeronautical engineering.
Really? All right, let me write that down.
So UCF, the Knights, it's like the largest university in Florida, population-wise, and actually geographically. It takes up a good portion of the Orlando area. So, but it's amazing because it's like right there with Disney and all the amusement parks there. So you get all that engineering, but then you get on the other side, just an hour away, is NASA. So it's great.
Yeah. Love Kennedy Space Center.
Me too. We went there last summer for just a short little trip.
That's
But
exactly
I-
what we did.
Yeah. I go there as a kid. I went there all the time. I could see the space shuttle launches. Like I lived on the west coast of Florida, but Florida's so thin that you can see the space shuttle launch.
Yeah, I've met several people who live near there and just said the shuttle launches were amazing.
Yeah. It was definitely the highlight of my childhood. So, well, moving on in this badge. So the total week would be $49.61, and then a typical month is 4 weeks. So you would be spending $198.44. So with what you have left, you'll just subtract. Phone turned off. I need my calculator. So how much do you have left?
I guess I should just use my calculator. Give me a couple minutes. I was trying to do that by hand. That's probably
Yeah.
not very smart.
I don't know why anyone does anything by hand when they don't have a calculator. Lakia, are you doing
$1,381.56.
awesome?
I was having trouble logging in, so I missed the first step, but I just picked up. Look, I hate grocery shopping. But so yeah.
Okay. Well, I have $726.56 left. So let's go to the next slide. Okay, so now we're going to plan to have fun. Or not really like have fun, because buying a car is not fun. But,
No.
you know, for the more, for the things in life that you don't always need. Like I know we also need a computer, but sometimes we can get it new or used. So we're just going to pretend that's like a brand spanking new computer. And the pet, we always don't need a pet. You can, of course, always rescue a pet. This is my actual pet. That's Simba. He is my pride and joy. Cutest thing ever. Anyways.
It's okay. I have a cat too.
Yeah. What's your cat's name?
Pepita, after the Alebrije from Coco.
That's adorable.
She's super cute.
Yeah, I have two cats. They're brother and sister, literally biologically, same litter.
Oh.
So, but Simba, this was the easiest one I can find on my computer. So which one do you want to save up for?
Well, I haven't been to Disney World in years, so I guess I'll save up for that.
Okay, sounds good. I'm going to save up for Disney as well because I need a Disney trip right about now. So this is what it would cost. So
Wow, only $84. Okay.
a month, yeah. But that's over a year span because honestly, like if you're gonna go full blown Disney, like staying at a Disney resort, eating only at Disney, you know, for one person, it could really add up to $1,000. What do you think, Lakia?
Yeah, this is why it would be like 3 or 4 of us going at one time. And I've spoken with other people at our staff, at our council that used to live in Florida, and it was like, oh, it's fun. But I'm thinking about food and souvenirs and hotel and
Yep, that is exactly what we have to think about because there are 6 people in our family. So a cheap trip to Disney World is not a thing.
Yeah. Like I have my cheap ways of going around it because like I said, I'm from Florida originally. And, you know, you can stay at an Airbnb. You can get a big house and, you know, cook everything from there.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, you can not eat at Disney at all. But if you're just one person doing everything straight out Disney, it's going to cost you about $1,000.
Which is actually not bad when you think about it, if you're going to get the full Disney experience.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. And it's only one person, and I think everyone can kind of save $84 a month with the budget we're living on, which
Yeah.
was
Mm-hmm.
$1,000. So
And I think having resources, I'm a resource kind of person. I will Google and talk to people and see, you know, how did they cut down their trip. I think that helps a lot too.
yeah, there's
Comparison.
tons of blogs out there for that.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so you subtracted the $84 from your amount.
Doing that right now.
Okay.
All right, I now have $1,297.
Sweet. Okay. Doing much better than me. I have $642.56. Okay, so our next step. It's a plan for the unexpected. So do you know who Dave Ramsey is?
I do. I actually took his personal finance course this semester.
Well, that's exciting. Good for you. So you know that you should have $1,000 in your emergency fund, right?
Mhm.
Okay. Just to start, and then of course you should end up with like 6 months worth of an emergency fund. Yeah. So what are some things that could unexpectedly come up during your month?
Well, car accidents, home repairs, utility costs, your
Mhm.
washing machine breaks.
Anything
Then you
come
should
up?
probably just keep some money in there for food and clothes,
Yeah.
just because. And then there's all those health problems that could
Yeah.
occur.
Have you had anything within your family come up?
No, thank goodness.
Yeah. I had to put new brakes on my back tires. So
Ooh.
that was something that came up this month. However, I had insurance on like part of it still because we bought my car brand new a few years ago. So the warranty had not ended yet. So I only
Nice.
like 200 something bucks. Maybe it was between like $200 and $300. But because I had that built-in insurance, that's what saved me from paying out of pocket.
That's nice. That's good.
Yeah. Danielle,
Another thing,
anything unexpected?
another thing that you can do is think about envelopes, and it could be for the unexpected, but it also could be just as a savings plan as well. Is do different envelopes. Like we have in our safe, we have my daughter's graduating soon, so I have graduation envelope. I have a Christmas envelope. I have birthday envelope. I have trip envelopes. So that
we're
this
gonna
way,
get
when I get
that in the
paid,
next step, actually.
oh.
But also,
Sorry.
Dave Ramsey talks about the envelope system. Does he talk about that in the personal finance one?
Yeah, he does. He really mentioned that as one of the big things that helped him save. So
Yeah, definitely.
I should start. I need to do that. That's what I need to do.
Yeah, my husband and I did that when we were engaged, and it helped us a lot because as soon as he got, or as soon as okay, so our engagement story was crazy, but he went to boot camp and then we got married as soon as he was done with boot camp. So we also had to move immediately after our wedding. So it helped that we had some buffers in there because we had to move from Florida to Virginia within like 2 days.
Wow.
Yeah. So having that envelope system was like, okay, we have this set aside for gas. We have this set aside for food. It helped a lot. What are some things that you might pay insurance for? Like obviously car insurance and health insurance, right?
Yeah, and then if you have,
can also go ahead.
no, sorry, you go first.
Like if you have a pet, you can do pet insurance.
And then of course, and then there's the warranties and things. So if an appliance breaks, or the part on the car breaks, then you have that. So
Exactly. Now, one of the beauties of renting is a lot of people are like, oh, why are you renting? You're wasting more money. However, if something were to break, it's not on you.
mm-hmm.
So that's always good. Like, for example, I have been renting since we lived in South Carolina, and we've been here for 4 years. However, we're still renting until, because technically we're here till 2023, but I don't want to buy a house and have to have something break when I know I'm leaving possibly in 2023. So that always helps when you're renting as well. So out of your money that you have left, how much do you want to put into savings?
I'll probably do about $900 because I have about 1,300 left, so I'll probably do about 900.
That's good. I'm going to do half of my $642.56. So that leaves you with what?
$397.56.
Awesome. Okay. I have $321.28. Okay. So now we're going to plan for sharing with others. So one thing that Danielle just mentioned, which I really love, was that she has a Christmas envelope. I also start thinking of probably in like when school starts back up, so probably around September, Labor Day area of like, okay, what's the budget for Christmas for everyone, and start saving then.
Yep, that's same here with me. I spent a little too much money on Christmas presents last year, I think, but
Yeah. What about you, Lakia? What do you do for Christmas? I know you have a son, right?
Yes, and his birthday is a week before Christmas. So I try to buy, he gets one big item for Christmas, one big item for birthday, and then we do like 2 or 3 small gifts. In our family, we don't give to the adults anymore now that we all have children. So we just take what we would have spent on our siblings and put that towards the children, nieces, nephews, grandchildren. Gotcha. But having that birthday at Christmas time is a little rough.
Yeah. Yeah, I understand that too. My husband's birthday is the 22nd, and then our anniversary is the 24th. So we have 3 things in 1 week. So crazy. So we can save for Christmas, of course, which is kind of a fun thing for sharing. But what are some other things, like the questions we have here, like what are organizations or other things you might be passionate about that you might want to contribute money towards?
I usually also do a tithe at my church. So that's 10% of my income.
Exactly.
In addition to that, and I'm part of a sorority, so put that aside, my yearly fees associated with that. So those are my 2, and other donations, if I have extra, I'll give as I can.
Yeah, it's good. What do you think, Elsie?
Church here with me. I can't think of anything else right off the bat, but I know that there are so many ads on my Facebook, especially for organizations just asking for money with all this coronavirus stuff on. So I'm sure there's no shortage of things to choose from.
Definitely. Yeah, one thing that, of course, church for me, but another thing that I've been really thinking about is small business owners and really focusing on them right now. Because a lot of them, like, of course, there's that big stimulus package that was released for small businesses and stuff like that, but not everyone gets it, unfortunately. Like, my sister works for a small business and they weren't approved for it yet. So there's like those types of situations. So for example, for Mother's Day, which is in like 2-3 weeks, all of our presents we bought from small businesses. So like that's something that I'm just like going over and beyond right now.
Good idea.
I was just like, okay, yeah. So, and being in business major, I love small businesses. I think they're great. I worked for one at one point, but I think it's awesome doing that. So basically with our leftover money, we can, of course, plan to give it away. We can plan to put more of it back into savings. We can also just keep it and go out to eat if we wanted to. Hit up that Chick-fil-A.
Yeah. And I would say
Definitely.
as a college student, depending on your major, you will have different, like if you were to go in aeronautical engineering, you will have different tests that you have to pay for prior to graduation or certification. So that might be a helpful envelope. I was an education major and I spent so much money on my certifications, fingerprinting. That was a huge thing I had to pay at the time. I think it was like $250. So that's another envelope to kind of have as well.
That's a great point, Lakia.
Yeah, and that makes me think of textbooks too. Those are always really expensive. So
Yeah. Buying used or renting, like one website I used all the time was Chegg. I don't even know if that's around anymore. It is? Okay. You can buy used or you just rent it and it's free shipping. It was great. It's kind of like an Amazon, but just for renting textbooks. I loved it. So it's like egg, but with a CH on the beginning for future reference. So that is basically our badge today. How long have we gone? I don't even know where the timer is at on here.
it looks like about 45 minutes, 40
Awesome.
minutes maybe.
That's about a time we're supposed to do anyways, but just great. But it was really cool spending some personal time with you, Elsie.
Yeah, it was nice. I liked this like one-on-one kind of thing.
Yeah. We're looking to do some more like small group type of things over, or when I say we, I mean Girl Scouts of Eastern South Carolina. I know that Mountains to Midlands is also looking into doing summer stuff. So, but I know that us with Eastern South Carolina, we're looking to do like smaller groups, possibly like to take place of camp type of things. So, but yeah, this was lots of fun.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
Yeah. So this afternoon at 5 p.m., we're going live with Danielle, and Danielle's doing a Hollywood theme. Is that what it was?
Yes.
Okay.
So
So it's kind of like the same.
wear it.
Okay. So it's kind of just like this. It's on Zoom, but it will just be more of a small, intimate group. So if you want to join in for that, that's on there
Okay.
as well.
I'll see. I'll have to check my schedule and stuff, but yeah, we'll probably log on to that. My sister is big into acting and theater, so I definitely think that I can convince her to log on.
Very cool. Very cool. Well, we're going to send out an email and it's going to have the registration to that in it. Okay.
All right.
So anything else you want to talk about?
I think so. There was a website my mom told me about that Girl Scouts was able to partner with, and they gave a whole bunch of information about colleges. Do you know what the name of that is? Because I don't think we were able to find it.
Lakia, do you know?
I unmute myself. I do. We have it actually on our council's page. It is College Lab. So I'm going to put the link in the chat box for you. And
There's Karen.
all right, it's girlscouts.collegelab.org.
I don't even know if we have that on our website. Where do you all have that on your website?
It's on the home screen on the front banner.
Okay. I will look into that as well.
All right, cool. Then I got that because we were talking about that a little bit, and it sounded really interesting. So I wanted to check that out.
I will say also for ambassadors, there's a lot of scholarship opportunities out there. So please check into that with Girl Scouts as well.
Yep, I'm looking at completing my gold award, so I want to get that done so I can get all those scholarships from that too.
Okay,
Very good.
very good.
Awesome.
All right.
All right. Well, Elsie, it was a pleasure. I hope you have a great rest of your Friday, and we hope to see you tonight at 5 if possible, okay?
All right, thank you, and I had a great time. Thank you, everybody.
Awesome. All right. Bye, Elsie.
Bye.